All right, so looking at diagnostic criteria B4. So B is restricted repetitive patterns of behavior, interests, or activities. And then B4 is hyper or hyporeactivity to sensory input or unusual interest in sensory aspects of the environment, such as indifference to pain, temperature, adverse response to specific sounds or textures, excessive smelling or touching of objects, visual fascination with lights or movement. So for me, when I think about this specifically, I'm very sensitive to specific sounds, and I think that's called a misophonia. The shutting of a cabinet can really stress me out. Certain coughs, not everyone's cough, but certain people, the way the cough sounds can really bug me. Sirens, ambulance, fire sirens. It feels like I become atomized, and I just become I just disintegrate into atoms when they drive by. It's the most overwhelming thing. And yet other alarms, like a fire alarm in my house, doesn't bother me. And then in terms of um, really liking smells and always smelling things, that was very much an ongoing thing. And I remember being told, "Why are you always smelling your fingers?" Because I was smelling whatever smell I had gotten on it. And I'm still fascinated by smells. Let's see. Oh, and then visual fascination with lights or movement. I can absolutely, even right now, looking out the window, watching the sun and the branches move and seeing all the fractal patterns of the branches, and I'm hyper aware of that when I pay attention, and it can be delightful to look at. At the same time, sometimes light can actually feel like pain on my eyes. And that's something people didn't believe me about a lot as a child, that light actually physically hurts in a weird way. So yeah, so that is how hyperreactivity kind of manifests in me as a late diagnosed autistic guy.